So when Kavanaugh made it through the confirmation process, despite all the attempted rape and whatnot, a lot of women feared that ignoring such credible accusations of sexual assault in a Supreme Court justice would have a chilling effect on women inspired to assert their rights. And I'm not saying that the fear was unjustified, but if you thought women were still going to have rights post-Kavanaugh, you underestimated the reasons not to confirm him. Now look, I get it. Maybe you don't think Kavanaugh is a legitimate threat to women's reproductive rights. Maybe you're just saying that in hopes you can hold on to your Senate seat in Maine. But regardless of what he might have implied in a closed-door meeting, it's super fucking clear that his supporters sure as hell think he's a legitimate threat to them. In fact, they're kind of counting on it. Either that or they're passing all these blatantly and obviously illegal on their face abortion laws all over the country for the fun of it. And obviously you've heard about a few of these laws already. Hell, I've fumed about them on this segment. My own home state of Georgia seems to be locked right now in on the contest to see which geographical location can lose the most millennial business by the end of the year with the heartbeat bill that our self-selected Governor Brian Kemp is expected to sign next month. But perhaps fearing that all the sweet, sweet PureFlix audience migration would shift too far east, Texas made a bid to remain America's worst state last week by introducing House Bill 896, which would classify abortion as a type of homicide. And if you're thinking to yourself, holy shit, that's Texas, don't they kill people for killing people in Texas? Yes. Yes, they do. So they're legitimately debating whether or not it's appropriate to murder women for having abortions. And I mean, they might land on the right answer eventually, but too late here is measured in picoseconds. This is the brainchild of child-brained State Representative Tony Tinderholt, by the way, who looks like a dildo that's perpetually embarrassed that you just caught it using a dude's ass. And apparently this isn't his first effort to loosen up Texas's strict lady-killing regulations. He introduced a similar bill in 2017, but when that one didn't go anywhere, he compromised by adding an exception for rape victims. Yes, the 2017 version didn't have that. Now, his justification for this is that he's not singling out women. He's just making the law fair. Quote, if a drunk driver kills pregnant women, they get charged twice. If you murder a pregnant woman, you get charged twice. So I'm not specifically criminalizing women. What I'm doing is equalizing the law, end quote. So glad to know that criminalizing women is only incidental to his goals and all, but I'm at least a little bit disturbed to know that summarizing womanhood as a crime on par with murder and vehicular homicide came so naturally to him. He didn't even feel the need to stop mid-sentence and set himself on fire, and that's sad. And quick before I accidentally mention one of those solutions to Tony Tinderbolt not being on fire that Andrew warned me about, I'll hand things back over to Noah, Heath, and Eli.